right now, but we do want to remind you the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, as well as Colorado State University, both put out their forecast calling for a slightly below average season to near average season. Doesn't mean that we can't get a storm here in South Texas or the coastal bend, but just know that we're going to be slightly less busy in the overall Atlantic basin compared to La Nina years, so the past several years. Right now, though, there is no tropical development expected in the next 7 days, and it's all thanks to Saharan dust out in the Atlantic basin. Now, unfortunately, we do have some Saharan dust in the Gulf that is making its way into South Texas and really across most of the state. So if you are more sensitive to these dust particles, it's best to stay inside or limit your outdoor activity as much as you can today and tomorrow. Things should start to clear out by Wednesday. You can see a little bit of that haze already from our tower camera this morning, just below the lights. So hazy conditions this morning. Some of us waking up to a little bit of rainfall. Most of us waking up to mostly cloudy conditions. Most of that rainfall right now is out in B County, working up towards Goliad. A couple of showers in Refugio County as well, especially around the Woodsboro area. And then a few more showers making their way into southern Duval County from northern Brooks County. So this morning we have some showers. It's still possible going into the afternoon. Otherwise, it is going to be mostly cloudy with our high temperatures today, reaching about 88 degrees. That's here in Corpus Christi. Most of us should range between 86 to as hot as 88 degrees. But in Falfurrias this afternoon, you're going to reach the low 90s, but everyone is going to feel a lot warmer than that. Coming up in a few minutes, we'll show you how hot it'll feel this afternoon. We'll also time out the rest of the day's rainfall hour by hour. Areas of heavier rainfall or even some areas of drizzle. Most of us, though, waking up to mostly cloudy and warm conditions. Temperatures right now are in the upper 70s to mid 80s. Then when you look at our wind speeds, we're feeling a little bit more of that breeze along our coastline. Our winds sustained at about 5 to as high as 15 miles per hour. Most of the rainfall right now is either out in the Gulf or working up to our north, but we still have a couple of showers popping up on the island here. And we're also seeing a couple of showers along SPID as well. In Refugio County and B County, a couple of showers with some pockets of steadier rainfall and a few isolated showers in southern Duval County. So we'll watch our radar this morning. Some rain chances possible. As we go into the afternoon, we'll still track showers. It's just not going to be as higher coverage as what we'll see today. But this morning, the coverage will only be at about 30%. That's going to be our highest coverage throughout the entire day. Highs today into the 80s, but feeling a lot warmer than that. We'll talk a little bit more about that local forecast coming up in a few minutes. You to send in your color of the weather to show the humidity and how your color of the weather plays out. Let's show you our color of the weather. This is from Cameron. Thank you so much for drawing this, showing a beautiful picture at the beach, a nice sandcastle, and beautiful blue water. If you are heading out to the beach today, do know that we're not going to have a lot of sunshine, and we have a high risk of rip currents. That's going to be one of the biggest threats at our local beaches today. Mostly cloudy from our coastal parks beach, Kim, as we kick off Monday morning. It is warm, by the way. Already it feels like 93 degrees in Port A. It feels like 95 already in Refugio. It feels like 83 in Freer, and it feels like 81 degrees in Hebbronville. It's because we have a lot of humidity in our atmosphere. When we talk about dew point temperatures into the upper 70s and low 80s, that makes it feel almost soupy outside. And I don't really like using that term, but soupy, very steamy, very sticky. Think of any sort of adjective to describe that, and that's exactly what it feels like. It is so humid, and that's going to continue into the afternoon. Notice, though, our actual temperatures only warm up into the middle and upper 80s, but 88 will feel a lot more like 101 by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be a very hot day ahead. Now, already this morning, we are tracking a couple of showers. Most of the rainfall right now is exiting B County and Refugio County, but just outside of Skidmore, we already have another batch of rainfall quickly developing. And here in Nueces County, we have some scattered light passing showers to start all the way over towards the island as well. We'll continue to talk about our rainfall chances for the rest of the day ahead as we have a look at your full 7-day forecast.